So I'm Patrick Shafer. I'm a food systems PhD student, and I study farming and eating insects. And I was working at some bakeries in Philadelphia, researching different types of high protein flour, and we came across insect flour. I was kind of stuck with that question of why don't we eat insects, and why aren't insects a part of our food system? They're really high in protein, very rich in other nutrients as well, and they're super sustainable to farm. My research is understanding how we can use insects to create more circular and more sustainable food systems. In order for people to want to eat insects more and to have them as part of their diet, it seems like it's going to be easiest if they can consume them in a way where they don't have to contend with the visual stimuli of, a whole insect on their plate. So having it obscured and worked into foods that are familiar is going to be a lot more acceptable and approachable to a lot of consumers. So that's why I focus on insect flour. And there are some commercial insect flours available, but I've tried them, and to be honest, they don't really have great baking qualities. There's kind of this weird dilemma where we're trying to promote people to eat insect-based foods, but we don't have products or ingredients that taste delicious or give people the power to make their own foods and make their own culture around insect-based foods. So the purpose of my research is to optimize mealworm-based flour, the processing methods used to make the flour, and then to also understand the different applications of different flour formulations in food products. So I've been testing mealworm flour when it's combined with different grains in a couple food products, and a new method to make them into a flour that has better baking properties and is easier to produce. We need to have more protein sources that are sustainable and regenerative and don't have the large negative climate impacts that our industrial food system does. But most importantly, we need them to be delicious, because no one really is going to eat something just because it's good for the environment. We value sustainability, but the main reason why we want to eat something is because it's delicious.